Welcome back, everybody. This is your host, Shanti. Don't forget the Manti. We are back at room 104. I have a special guest with me today, Audrey Ani. Artist, talented artist, skilled artist, singer. What?
Songwriter.
Songwriter. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. It's not every day that someone will ask me to be on the podcast and I actually say, sure, come on down.
Well, I feel so special.
What?
Thank you for opening your door to me.
Of course.
And allowing an artist to come through. Oh, and you need to tell me, what's the Room 104 about?
Okay. Room 104. Room 104.
Where does that come from?
Look at the door. The apartment's name is... You fucking... Are you kidding me? You opened the door.
I'm dumb. I'm officially dumb.
So to answer your question, Room 104 podcast was something basically me and my two friends did. They've been kind of pushing me to have a podcast for the past like what? 2 years? And then I've had other friends who've also told me do a podcast. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to interview a bunch of creative people that come on. Enough about me. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of how you got into music. So where'd you get Audrey Ani from?
Well, Ani's my middle name and Audrey's my real name. So I just thought.
I got clapped.
Yeah.
I was making fun of you.
Now it's on you.
All right. You win. Go ahead.
And I've been singing since I was 3. So like literally since birth.
Wow.
I gave my obstetrician a good show when I was birthed.
When you were birthed? You were a good singer, but you can't speak, huh?
You're gonna cut that one out.
No.
I was gonna say at birth.
Okay, come back.
So it's been like a huge part of my life. Music's the best therapy for me. I've been writing songs for like a few years now, but it hasn't been the type where I'm like constantly writing. But after I went through a breakup, there was like so much to say. So it flowed so well. My first single, I wrote in 10 minutes.
What?
Will you believe that?
What? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
That's insane.
Like that is how well I was just in the zone and like writing.
Jesus Christ, 10 minutes. How many? Okay. Let's put a pin on that. You said you were singing since you were a kid.
Yeah.
Like, were you singing just in general? Like, you'd be like, oh, breakfast is ready. La, 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 la. Just walk in. Like, what was the...
Or, like, when people say I sing, but they only sing when they're, like, driving to the gym or in the shower. We're all singers in the shower, right?
Yeah.
No, it was more of, like... so I was part of acting, singing, and dancing for, like, most of my life.
Okay.
So, like, I've had the artistic involvement in my life, and that's where it kind of stemmed from. And I just continued to, like, professionally sing.
Where'd you go to school?
For elementary?
Yeah.
RDY and then Wilson and Glendale High School.
Were they all creative? Were they... Okay, I'm sorry. You looked at me.
No.
Was there like an extracurricular thing that kind of pole vaulted you more into music, or you just kind of did it solo on your own?
I just did it solo. On my own. I've never taken like singing lessons. I've only taken piano lessons for 10 years, but that's about it. Like nothing to do with singing. I took actually one like free lesson from my music school for singing because they had this new music teacher and they're like, oh, like you should go sing with her. And the one thing I took away from that was, I'll clearly remember this. She said, in order to hit the high notes, you have to envision a mountain across from you and always like throw your voice to the tip of that mountain, and I swear it helps. I don't know. That's the only thing I got from that lesson.
I've never heard of that.
I'm not gonna learn singing from you.
Okay. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like when you envision it, because sometimes you think you don't have the capability to do something.
Right.
But when you feed yourself that, I'm at a loss of words.
No, you're fine. When you feed yourself that kind of like that oomph.
Yeah, like the oomph, you know? That's, you have to believe it to be able to do something. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're never going to be able to do it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. How were your parents? Like, were your parents appreciative of you?
My mom's been singing since like age 3, like me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's where...
So it comes from mama.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What about your dad? He's just there?
No, my dad is just the audience. Like, no voice.
Okay, but he obviously supports you and
fully,
your mom?
Fully.
Okay.
Fully.
Was there anything like in elementary or middle school where you got to perform on a stage?
I performed a Katy Perry song in I think elementary school.
Oh, okay.
What was that one famous song? Shoot, I forgot the name.
Not that, Dark Horse.
No. Like before that, the one that got away.
Oh, okay.
I performed that. And then I just perform at like different local events, like Armenian events, different organizations.
Like banquet halls and stuff?
No, not like that. Not like Tigran. No. Just like very tiny events.
Student like bodies like AYF and stuff like that?
AYF, yeah. What else? Like ASA, I've performed at during UCI. You're a fellow anteater too?
I am.
What was your undergrad in?
Psych.
And then
at CSUN.
Yeah, and then what did you do at UCI?
Masters in Legal and Forensic Psych.
One more time. Masters of Legal.
I do it. Masters of Legal and Forensic Psych.
So like what do you plan to do with that long term?
Forensic, anything forensic related. But then I realized that degree didn't have a good pipeline or like pathway. 3 months before graduation, I was like, what the hell do I do now? And I found the Pepperdine.
We all feel that way, though.
Yeah.
Like, as graduation's coming up, we're like, what the hell are we doing with our life? And that's when, like, adulting hits you.
Yeah. But I wasn't like that for CSUN because I guess I had secured Irvine. That's why I was, in my mind, I was good.
Yeah, you knew the next step.
Yeah.
You know, but when there's no next step and it's like you're into the real world, like, what do I do now?
But I was lucky. I kind of figured it out fairly quickly. Like, I didn't go and
like try different things.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Waste. Yeah.
No, I went straight into it. I'm like, okay, Pepperdine. What does Pepperdine have? I just Googled what Pepperdine had. And then they had ABA. I'm like, oh, behavior analysis sounds pretty cool. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. Forensic behavior analysis. I'm like,
wow.
Submit.
So they had that specific like niche that you were looking for.
And I was like, okay, submit the application. And now we're here at another master's program.
Good for you.
Yeah, but
not a lot of people can say they have 2 masters.
People go insane over it. Oh, you have 2 masters? I'm like, bro, relax. It's really not that big of a deal.
People will talk on anything.
Yeah.
Like, especially Armenians.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know how it is. And especially in LA, like, it's so toxic here.
Yeah, it's bad. But where else would you rather go, honestly? Where would you go? What?
No, I'm kidding.
Did you say Iran?
I mean, the Pars custom that it used to be.
Like, you're my age.
Yeah, but like, I'm done.
Wait a minute. You were born here though?
Yeah, I was born here.
Okay.
Yeah, but like during my parents' time, and I've been there.
Oh, you have been there?
Yeah, I went once. I visited.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, when did you go?
When I was in 7th grade. So I was like a teeny tiny, and like I had to do the whole like hijab. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Did you sing there too?
I probably did. I mean, no. I mean, I would have been in jail. I would have been behind bars if I sang there. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't know you back then.
No,
I would have. Audrey, go sing there.
I was like, good night,
it would have been a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Like,
when you started singing, who did you model after? Like, who was your singing god? Who was someone that you were like, I want to get on that level?
So, growing up, it was Katy Perry because my dad always, like every time I sang, he was telling me that I have a very solid voice like Katy Perry. But like I never really looked up to her, but I look up to Ava Max a lot.
Max. Interesting pick.
I'm judging you. Come on, man.
I just said interesting pig.
Oh, but
I'm like, interesting pig. Where did Ava Max come from?
So she is like fairly new. Like it's been a few years that she kind of like made it big. But just her style, her energy, and her songs are something that like I connect to. She's pop.
Pop?
Yeah, she's like mainly pop. And her songs are ones that like you just can't sit down. Like you always vibe to it. Once you hear it, you're just jamming to it. And that's the kind of songs that I want to start producing.
Okay. So when did you get into songwriting?
After my breakup. Let's be real.
That came out of left field. Okay. So, I'm trying to, what I usually do with my guests is I try to draw a timeline in my head. Yeah. So the next time I do see you in public, I don't act like a dick. And whenever I ask you questions, you're like, we talked about it already, you know? Yeah. So elementary, you were doing performances on stage for school? Or like, no, you said for other student organizations.
Yeah, it was just, Okay, like a part of different organizations.
How far did that go? That kept going until high school?
That went until I was like 13. It was a school for like singing, dancing, acting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was called Hekyatne Ganchum.
Oh! I didn't expect that name to come up.
Do not judge, okay?
I'm not.
Do not judge me.
I'm not.
I will show you pictures of what I looked like in those costumes.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
You had costumes?
Yeah.
What did you, I'm very curious to know. What were you when you were acting?
I would wear like a huge like foam star.
Why?
And like and it smelled like pee because all the kids would pee in it at age like 3, 4, 5.
Ew, dude. Why?
Disgusting. Yeah, and I went through that for like 10 years of my life.
You went through piss for 10 years? No one watched the costumes?
It was a literal shit show.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, wait. You said you were in acting.
Yeah, but I never pursued it. It was in that school. Like they would have different...
Oh, it was just part of the curriculum.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you have any like plays and stuff?
A bunch of it.
Okay,
like,
do you remember one?
No. But the first time I performed on stage, the first time I sang was for that school.
The Katy Perry one?
No, at age 3.
Oh, okay, my bad.
At age 3, I sang a song called Mayrik.
Part
of that school. And that's like the first ever time I was on stage.
Yeah.
And everyone was like bawling their eyes out.
Did you have butterflies when you went up?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay, no, I mean, let me ask a different question.
I have it now. I still have it.
Okay, yeah.
Like every time I have to perform, whether it's at someone's house and it's a casual performance, like someone's like, "Hey, Audrey, sing," or if it's like a staged performance, I'm always having butterflies, and I don't know how to get rid of that.
You can't. That's that performer's anxiety that everyone gets.
And like once I start singing, it goes away.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Once you start doing it, and then you're like, oh fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah, and I own the stage. Like you give me the mic, I won't give it back to you.
Perfect.
So this is mine.
Perfect. I have 2 others. What was the biggest performance you did? To you. It doesn't have to necessarily be like sold out arena or Chemonominch.
I hope to one day. I mean, I always sing like I'm performing in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
But I wouldn't say I had like a big one, but probably like during AYF events. But I actually want to have like a small summer backyard like mini concert type of thing this summer.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still planning it. I don't know how it's going to go. I'll probably do like covers of a lot of songs and like have some of my songs in there too. But yeah, it'll be like the first time I do my own hosted like concert.
That'll be interesting. That'll be very, very interesting because I've heard artists do it where they've set up their own kind of festival and people just come and listen to it.
Yeah.
But I've never... Are you going to have like different acts or is it just you?
I don't know. I might have like friends who like play guitar or can sing like to kind of duet with me, but mainly me.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I love being the center of attention.
I see.
Like, I'm a sucker for attention.
See. I'm the opposite.
I mean, we're an only child. How can you know?
I mean, I see it, but like I am not that. I mean, I'll survive without it.
Oh no. I feed. Oh,
I can't. Like, I don't want people to give me so much attention.
Oh, no, I thrive.
Because I kind of get... Because then it becomes like, oh, everything I say, now the whole crowd will react. Like, and they're just going to be like... I'm like, well, not that important. Fuck off. Like, leave me alone.
Complete opposites.
Yeah, I can't. Now, all my friends will disagree because they'll be like, shut the fuck up. I'm the...
See, I got that vibe from you.
Yeah.
You know?
How? When you walked in and you saw the 104 and you still asked me about the podcast.
I didn't see the 104, okay? If I saw the 104, I wouldn't have been a dumbass and said, oh, where did you get the name Room 104?
But still people ask me. It's like, What is it?
So I'm not the only one that asked you.
No, you're not the only one. But then again, they didn't see the door. What gave you the vibe that I was that way?
I don't know. You're just, I can tell you're a people person. You're an extrovert, right?
Yeah. But I'm like an extroverted introvert.
Well, okay. I am too, but extrovert at nature, like naturally we're an extrovert, right? Mm-hmm. But in certain situations, we can be an introvert.
Yeah.
Certain situations make us an introvert. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Like in Army, when I go to like...
Say it.
You know?
Say it. Say it.
Like in Armenian gatherings, I can become an introvert just because I know all the judgment that's going on. Right. Like consider an Armenian wedding. Do you like a big Armenian wedding when you get married?
Last time I went, that was 12.
No, like if you were, when you have your
Me?
Wedding, yeah. Would you like a big wedding or what's your envision of it?
I can't even see myself getting married, let alone get married.
I mean, wait, in this generation, I feel like that.
No, I mean, to answer your question, it is. We'll talk about it in a second. To answer your question, if I was gonna have a wedding, it'd probably be small.
Yeah, like an intimate one.
Yeah, it wouldn't be at like a banquet hall.
What if the girl wants a big one?
I can't. So I can't answer this question, man. If the girl wants a big
girlfriend.
One. But if you want to, well, I'm sorry, I'm not spending. Nah, I'm good. I'm hopefully my girl won't want a big one because then it's like you're gonna drop what 60K, 70K, 80K on a wedding.
More.
120K.
Okay,
100. What do you mean? What talking? Do you want a big wedding?
No, I don't. I want like a 40 to 60 person like max. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know why? Because the only thing Armenians do, and this is only for like Armenian weddings.
Let me hear it.
You'll spend like 90 to 100K, right?
Yeah.
The guests will come. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Oh, harsin night. Oh, the food is this. Like they'll always kapsina something, you know? And the bride is so stressed out. Like on the verge of passing out for like a year.
You're speaking like from experience.
We'll get there. So I'm like, I just don't see a point in that. Are you doing it for yourself or you're doing it to please the 350 to 400 guests?
I think it's 50-50. If you ask the wife, if you ask the bride, I think it'll be 50-50, to be honest. Because realistically, they want, I'm not a woman, so I can't speak. I can't speak on it, but I would assume that it's partially because of the extended family, because they're drilling her to do some things right.
Yes, about the wedding. Yeah.
But as far as like the actual intimacy and just the two of them, I would assume, I think it's 50-50. I don't know how to explain it. You spoke from experience. You have been engaged before.
I have.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're not engaged anymore.
I'm not. Okay. No, things ended. Not everyone is meant to be in your life forever.
I see.
People are there for a season and to teach you. And it's honestly made me like such a stronger person going through that. If I could go back in time, I don't think I would change anything. Because I'm like 360 who I am compared to like 3 years ago. Right. I don't know. All I can say is like there's just no more real men. I'm sorry. Real men.
I'm sorry.
Real men don't exist.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, like, am I living under a rock? Or like I'm such a social person. I'm a social butterfly. I will talk to strangers on the street, like but just gentlemen don't exist. I'm sorry, Sean, this is nothing towards you.
Then what the fuck am I? That's why I'm laughing.
Look, this generation, you know what it is?
What is it? Give it to me.
It's a sad generation with pretty pictures. People don't have values anymore.
I I could talk to you about this then.
No one has values anymore. And like the second that you show, like I'm talking from like a girl's perspective.
Of course.
The second that you like show a guy that you have standards and like values, they back away because the way I see it is that they want weaker women with lower standards because it's easier.
I see where you're going.
You know?
Yeah.
Like this generation is so fucked up.
I can make the same argument for your gender.
Yes, I know. And like girls and guys.
Like I wasn't meant to like dig at you. That was just like
No. I know because I agree with you.
Yeah.
Women killed chivalry. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And it's sad because like when there's good people, I don't want to like just talk, you know.
No, keep going.
About myself. But like people like me that are actually looking for, that are like the date to marry type in like a hookup culture, situationship generation.
Right.
It sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because there's no more like real love.
What the fuck? Sorry. Bitch, my friend is talking. Go ahead. Let's talk about your single. Let's talk about your single.
My single. It's called Forever to Never.
Interesting.
Very self-explanatory.
Right? Yeah. It wasn't based off of that mess?
Yeah.
Okay. Fully. Okay, so.
Fully. So I started writing it like a few months ago and I officially released it like, I forgot, like 2 weeks ago.
Something like that. You had released it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on like Spotify and Apple Music to release it. I'm waiting for the approval.
Oh, okay.
It's taking long.
Okay.
So I pulled a Taylor Swift on this song.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went...
Full-blown Taylor.
You swung in this song.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't get a chance to listen to it and I didn't get a chance to read the lyrics.
Oh. You didn't have 2 minutes?
I saw the snippet.
Not a real fan.
You didn't even see my podcast.
You're not invited to my show.
Oh my God. Everything fell. You've been shitting on me because I didn't listen to your track.
You're not invited to my shows.
That's fine. Okay.
My loss?
I didn't say my loss. I didn't say that. I just said, okay.
Just wait. I'm going to have an EP.
Didn't I tell you that over the phone?
You messaged me.
Didn't I tell you that? I said, when's the EP coming out? You're like, expectation. I'm like, well, yeah, you're an artist.
Hey, I'm just starting. Baby steps,
I know. Do you produce your own beats?
No. So my producer is Madge Made a Noise.
Okay.
His name's Artin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say his last name because the name has to do with that.
I think just keep it at Madge just in case for his end.
And he actually worked with Mac Miller. And
R.I.P.
He worked on a song with Mac Miller, and when Mac Miller died, they weren't able to release it. But I've heard it, and it's fire.
Oh, he gave you the preview.
I heard it through his phone. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, he's really good.
You're also working on your second one, or you have?
I am. So my second one is like, it's pop.
Okay.
It's a more like motivational type of vibe. It's not like sad and breakup shit.
Is it the AYF anthem?
No, man. It's very like vibey, and like I wanted to make it upbeat and just very different from like
the other one.
You know?
Yeah.
But what's really interesting...
Put the mic to the mouth.
I hope I don't sing like this, you know.
Do you sing like this?
You know... Heartbreak! This shows that it's like my first podcast.
No, that's fine.
That I'm coming to.
Hey, you're killing it so far.
Am I really? Yeah. Much love to you. Thanks for like pumping me up.
Of course. We haven't started your therapy session yet.
Oh, wow. Glasses went on. Big notebook. Bring it. Yalla, bring it.
Let me see. Okay, so go ahead and tell me. Let me start off on the back page. We're going to go backwards.
We're going backwards.
Yeah, we're going to go backwards on you. But then make it. I'm not saying we're going to go backwards.
Is chai? I love Sarah.
Oh, it's freezing. Straight cold, bro. You sat there, you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Just drink it.
Like, please shit on me.
No.
So, what was I saying?
You were saying how you can't be a singer without putting the mic to the mouth.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now.
Second single.
So you know what's really interesting?
Oh, okay.
My single that I wrote was so like personal, It was about my own experience that I had like in a relationship regarding love, heartbreak. And when I started to show other people this song, I honestly did not think that other people would connect to it. I thought people were gonna be like, what is this like cringy, you know, like song? You know how like Taylor Swift has that image? Yeah. Like every time she breaks up, she writes a song.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
I know, I can't either.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Good.
But it's interesting because I started showing people this song and one of my friends started tearing up and someone else was like, dude, I feel like you wrote this song about my life. And that's the beauty of music, where you can write something on a personal level, but someone else will listen to that song and they feel as if you wrote it about them.
Yeah, they'll feel a different way about it.
And that's like beautiful to me. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel that way with skits sometimes too. Someone came up to me 2 weeks ago and was like, he did like an inside joke that I made from a video from like 4 years ago. And then he just said it. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh. it just opens
hits
up.
You, yeah.
It hits you.
You don't realize that when you're releasing something, you don't realize that people are actually, it's sticking to them.
Yeah.
You know, you just think it's kind of going by.
Yeah, it just slides by, but you don't know people actually retain the info.
Yeah. And like,
it's interesting.
The thing with me is with music, I don't ever envision to become like a huge celebrity. And I don't want that because I hate that lifestyle. I don't want to be a full-blown celebrity, but like local fame. You know, I'm kind of shooting for that. I want my music to even affect one person. And like my job is done.
Right.
You know?
Same. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't sing, but like...
You don't,
I don't sing, but like...
But still, anything that you're putting out, the energy you're putting out, you know? Any type of, even like one act of kindness, even smiling, you know?
Yeah.
Makes a difference in someone's day.
I agree.
Like, I was standing in line at Vaughn's.
Okay.
And I was just singing, because I'm singing like 24/7. My parents are so tired of me.
Do you have like music Tourette's? Where you're just like singing?
I do, yeah. Yeah, it's a very annoying, habitual thing that's a part of me. Maybe not annoying. No, why did I just call myself annoying?
Okay.
I'm annoying in the house. I'll play piano at like 3 a.m.
What?
My neighbors love me. I swear, my neighbors love me. Free music.
Are you sure that's what they're telling you? That they
mean,
love you?
It's a 9-year-old Hopar. He can't even hear me. So I was standing in line at Vaughn's, and I'm always singing.
Right.
And the guy in front of me like turns around and he goes like, I can't tell if it's you or the radio. And I'm like, that is the best comment that I can get. Like, if you think that my voice sounds as good as the radio, like, that just made my day. Oh, I was also at Earth Cafe.
Okay.
And I was in the bathroom.
How original.
So original. Listen to this. I literally like sparked a girl's day and like made her go from like a traumatized like state to like a very calm. So I was in the bathroom and singing, and there was like a nice echo, and I sounded very like angelic, you know? Yeah. And I was in the stall singing, and I came out. No, and she goes like, oh my God, you have such a beautiful voice. And like I came out, and she goes like, you have no idea what just happened. Like I was like a homeless guy tried to like attack me and like was chasing after me in Pasadena. And she's like, listen to this. She goes like, my boyfriend didn't even do anything.
She just came to
you. And I was like, leave that fuck.
How did this even, like, where did this story go? You went from, like, I'm singing in the bathroom, someone got molested.
She goes like, you just calmed me down so much.
Call the cops, Audrey. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I would legit fall off a bridge if I went and I was like, bro, I just got shot. And you're in the corner. No.
And I'm like, let me just heal you with my music.
Did you do anything
therapy,
afterwards?
I'm telling you,
Audrey, I'm the therapist. You're the musician. Did you call the cops?
I hugged her.
You? She got molested.
And I said, leave that guy. I literally said that. He is not a real man.
And then we circle of life. We're back to square one.
Like, okay, I have a question for you.
Okay, fuck whatever I was gonna do.
No.
Ask me this
Keep
question.
that tab open.
Okay.
What type of music do you listen to?
Me? Everything besides country.
We can't be friends.
Great.
Wow, just fucking, you know.
I mean,
knife in my heart.
What am I gonna do with the country music?
Okay, I
like Green Tractor.
I have no idea what.
I'm going on a slip, a real big green tractor.
Lava, you're not a singer. God, Lava. So I used to hate country.
Okay.
Like absolutely hate it.
Okay.
You know, country is a hit or miss. You either hate it or you love it.
Okay.
And I recently got into it.
Okay.
And like I work out to country.
You work out to country?
Yeah, I work out to country music.
What prison did you come from? What guild did you come from? Who works out?
I'm gonna put you onto country. I swear. No. I'm gonna change.
I don't want Luke Walton in my. I don't want that.
Who the hell is Luke Walton? Luke Combs?
I mean, Luke Walton's an NBA coach.
Dude, I hope. You're missing out.
I'm good.
I sing country. Once I sing country to you,
I'm gonna be like, you know what?
There's no way you hear my voice.
I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm really gonna report you to my concert.
Oh, cool. Boo. We didn't even eat this. Yeah. She came in here with muffins and she baked them. That's so cool.
So I baked chocolate marble and blueberry muffins.
Oh, that's blueberry.
Yeah.
Why is it green? What the fuck? She came in during the door. She's like, I bake every day. I could tell. This is from 2 weeks ago.
I swear I baked it today. Trust me, I'm not trying to sell it to you. I made it today. And
no, I believe you. I just like how it's supposed to be blueberry. And it's a Sour Patch Kid.
Greenberry. Just try it.
What is it? Food coloring?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
No, man.
You don't know?
Food coloring.
What is it?
It's blueberry.
Audrey, it's green.
Papa, when it gets mixed with banana,